Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's message. Well, this month, what does Spirit want us to know? What is it that's important to us, and how are we going to make the most of what our purpose is throughout this period of time? Of course, this month is all about that reflection, the side of ourselves that we are starting to look more closely at. It's like the mirror. And we're going to be spending time going through questioning our faith, our intuitiveness, our pathway, our goals. But this is to strengthen us, not to weaken us. Spirit really is embracing quite a lot this month. So you're going to be finding yourself thinking outside the square, enjoying time and energy with those that you love, but seeing everybody from a much different or much higher perspective. This is perfect, because this is exactly how Spirit is envisioning us spending our time unfolding and working through our own personal issues. Yes, it's going to be an emotionally high and an emotionally low period of time. But for each of those lows, you're going to receive some very strong guidance or reassurance to help you to be able to make your way through. The lessons that will come with this month will be all about what you believe in. This is like Spirit is fracturing all those preconceived ideas and allowing you to have all those shattered pieces sit down in front of you, and only those that are meant to go back together will come back into the conscious or the subconscious mind. This is an important period of growth. Not only will you look at your own pure identity, but you will also look at how you have formed that identity through your thought patterning, your emotional being, your physical being, but also through your spiritual and your faith being. So this is a very significant month in helping you to heal, to rectify situations or fix areas that have been purposely put back into your pathway to look or re-examine more closely. It's not going to be an easy month, but it's not going to be a hard one either. So I guess the more that we're open to the challenge, the more leadership and the more understanding and the more healing that we will gain. Now, November is known as the number 11 month, which breaks down to a number 2. So intuitively and emotionally and mentally, you're really going to be craving to better understand yourself. And what a perfect way. Spirit is bringing every avenue to you in which you will be able to look at that mirror, that self-reflection, the way that you are pushing things out there, and to see yourself in a much better light. The healing process is not going to be always easy, and neither is the challenges that we've set for ourselves. You think we've probably spent 10 months accumulating a lot of this lesson. Maybe we've spent 10 years, maybe we've spent 20 years, 50 or 60 years. But this month we get an opportunity to have a look at what is it that we need to see and what is it that we need to change. And I think that's beautiful. So, Spirit is bringing you this opportunity this month to embrace a pathway of better understanding, higher purpose and truth. It's about encapsulating and re-establishing your boundaries, but also understanding that sometimes we need to just have faith. It's almost like as if, like when I woke up this morning, it was, I don't have a plan. It's whatever will be, will be. But it's not about being foolish and letting go of situations in front of you. It's not about saying, oh, I don't need to take that responsibility. I still have responsibilities, but I'm not trying to control how my day should go. And maybe this is what November is all about. It's about not giving into that control. It's about being able to step back and see things from a whole different perspective. And in doing so, like I said, Spirit's shattering those illusions, breaking down those barriers, taking care of those misconceived ideas, and enabling you a chance in which you can re-establish a period of time within yourself where you are going to be able to look back and see how much you have grown. That's what this month is about. Personal, emotional, mental, physical growth. It's about spiritually being able to get back in touch with yourself, believing in you. And that's significant as well, because a lot of us do lose our path. We forget to trust ourselves. We leave our life circumstances up to how other people may have an opinion of us, how they conceive, or our preconceived expectations of how we feel we should be for others. That's not what this month is about. It's about taking back your identity, looking at who you are and seeing this from a higher perspective. And in doing this, you will accomplish a lot, because not only will you find those missing links or pieces, not only will you rediscover lessons and challenges that you're probably more equipped to handle than you realize, not only will you refocus your mind and be able to put your conscious and subconscious minds into a more peaceful, a more deeper understanding, but you will also accomplish a lot emotionally and physically and spiritually and mentally. And that is what Spirit's message is to you this month. Start believing in you. Take that time. Look at areas in which you can nurture, recreate, remedy, or fix you. It's not about anyone else this month. It's all about you. But it's also, like I said, going to be one of those journeys where you're going to be given plenty of ideas, plenty of signs, plenty of messages, because that's exactly what's happening. We're going through a period of reflection. So thank you so much for joining me for this monthly message. I hope you're able to take something away from this today and have that reassurance that Spirit is with you, that the guys upstairs are there, that we all have a purpose in the big picture. Sometimes we may feel challenged by it, and other times we may not. And this month is about personal self-reflection, taking back self-empowerment, but also feeling as though you can align all of the bodies, the spiritual body, the mental bodies, the emotional bodies, and the physical bodies. Embrace your month. Embrace your healing. Thank you so much for joining me, and cosmic hugs.